Aloha everyone, this is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly coming to you with a really fun interactive reading where Penny picks the deck. Penny is my Frenchie, so Penny the Frenchie is picking the deck today. So you got to see at the beginning of the video her choosing the deck, which is actually the Spirit Song Tarot. Here, let me show you what that looks like in case you're interested in them. Okay, now on the first take, she also chose the Tarot of the Hidden Realm, and so we're going to include that as a clarifying cards in the deck, because the Tarot of the Hidden Realms has to do with your fairies and mystical creatures and beings of the hidden realm, and we'll also get some oracles from the mystical beings, the unicorns and the dragons. Okay, but first off, we will choose a deck. We'll choose a card. So we're going to do this as a pick a card. Penny chose the energy of the deck, and it's such a lovely and beautiful deck, so I have no doubt that this is going to be a really nice reading. Sorry, she's right up underneath my feet right now. Okay, so beautiful. Before we get started, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Thank you for hitting that bell button. All those things help my channel to grow and expand, and I'm so, so grateful. Thank you for those who have donated and tipped. It's very, very helpful, so very appreciative there. Some of you have asked for a way to reach me via snail mail, to either, I guess, maybe give me a letter or a card, or send tarot cards. Some people like to send actual cards rather than sending a monetary donation, or if you have a deck that you have created that you'd like me to show on my channel, I would love to work with that and show your deck. Okay, so that has been in the description box below. I've put that underneath there so that you can access my business PO box if you need to send me something. And then we also have a big thanks for those who have commented. I do have a contest going on, free to enter, free to win, for a 30-minute session with me personally. I'll let you know at the end of the video how to enter that as some are here for the messages, not for the drawing. Excuse me, a little hiccup there. As well as I do have private readings available. I've made it easy for booking, or at least to pay and then get to booking through Etsy. Okay, so I have that link below. The options are a video recorded reading of up to 3 questions. That's the most affordable option, and I get that to you within 72 hours or so. If you would like a live Zoom call or a phone call with me, there's 30 and 60-minute options available as well, and we'll schedule a time that works best via time zone. And so once you pay for it, then we'll schedule your time, because I'm a little bit booked, so I'll let you know when I can get you in there. Okay, so I wanted to open those things up for you guys, so that link will be in the description box below. And I think that's all for announcements. So let's go ahead and get into it. It's time to choose your reading, and the timestamps will be in the description box below. So it's always good, before we even choose, it's always good to take a deep breath and think about your spirit animals. Think about animals that you see frequently, that have come to you in dreams, and the ones that I have presented today may or may not be ones that you are aware of, but just feel into your body and connect with the animal kingdom, and whichever animal resonates with you the most, or you can watch all 3 of them. There's going to be messages in each one for different reasons, okay? So this is one of those that if you're very strongly onto something, then choose the card and go for that message. But I feel like in general, all three of these animals and the mystical beings are going to have beautiful messages for each of you, okay? So starting off here, we have pile 1 is the King of Crystals and the Tiger. So if tiger is your spirit animal, this could be, you know this, or your year of the tiger. If you're resonating with tiger, pile 1. Okay. Pile 2 is the goat. Ace of feathers, so Ace of swords. This says mental clarity and foundation. So if the goat, this could be you're a Capricorn or dealing with a Capricorn. This could be you goat, you just love goats. This could be maybe goat or sheep. Do they have a goat in the Chinese? Let me know on that. I don't think so, but maybe they do. But goat, okay, so number 2. Number 3 is the Swan, which is the star card, so it's peace and healing. The Swan. So if you have been seeing swans, or swan is a symbol for you, then pile 3 is the reading for you. So choose your pile now, and I will meet you in your reading, okay? So timestamps will be in the description box below. This is so fun, yay! I'm so glad Penny picked these. They're really fun cards. I feel like the messages are gonna be really good. Okay, so meet you in your reading. Pile 1 is up next. Aloha, pile 1. I am so happy to come forward with the Penny the Frenchie Picks a Card, your spirit animal card deck. Okay, pile 1, you guys chose the tiger. And if you're watching this when it comes out, because this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're watching it's perfect, but if you're watching it when it comes out, we are in year of the tiger. So the tiger's essentially speaking of King of Crystals is the King of Pentacles, and it has to do with courage and commitment, okay? The King of Pentacles is the King of Diamonds in the Destiny cards, okay? King of Diamonds is master of values and currency. This year, this particular time frame, when you watch this video, you are learning to master currency, so you may be leveling up into entrepreneurship, but also anything we value. So energy is a currency, anything that we exchange. So many of you are leveling up in your spiritual way of how to move energy, deepening your commitments, okay? This is also the card, the King of Diamonds has fantastic marriage karma, okay? And so if you are looking to be in a relationship, you are maturing and the other that you are dealing with is maturing and you're moving into commitment. This card says that you are committed. It also says that you have perfect timing. Think about the tiger. The tiger is both regal, so we have it as the king, okay? The tiger is both regal, stealthy, and perfect timing. So the tiger is smart enough to value itself enough that even when hunting, let me pause this real quick. I realized my microphone is not recording. Hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully that sounds better. So perfect. We have our sound improved. Okay, so the tiger knows when to be quiet and when to pounce, when to make the noises that they need to make. Okay, so a tiger will sneak up on you and you're not necessarily sure what's coming after you until they have pounced and they're already ready. So tigers are fantastic predators. They know timing and they have the courage and the commitment to follow through. So I feel like with this, whatever you're working on, you are learning and your tiger spirit animal is with you saying, listen, that thing that you want, that dream that you have, I'm with you. Okay, so you can put on tiger and feel into that confidence, that commitment, that courage to move forward. Okay, the King of Crystals or the King of Diamonds gets what it wants, okay? Sometimes it's slow and steady progress. And a lot of times what I'm feeling, I just got chills with this one, what I'm feeling with you guys is that you're right at about the time to pounce or to receive your outcome, okay? Whatever it may be. So if this is a commitment in a relationship, a commitment in your business, basically you're going through a glow up and you've been quiet about it, and good on you. Or you're about to go through a glow up, but it feels like you've already been in the process of healing and changing yourself. You've committed to yourself and you are now having the courage to follow through. This is saying follow through. You're almost there, okay? And what is interesting, the image that they showed me, is you're going to surprise a lot of people because you've been quiet, committed, you've been working towards your goals and outcomes, you've been working on yourself, you've been healing any emotional things that have been in the way, and then all of a sudden your life is about to look really freaking good. There's a lot of happiness. It's like what Spirit's saying is everything's about to start to go your way. When you've been trotting along little by little, piece by piece for years now, and people are going to think that you just had this windfall out of nowhere. But what Spirit's saying is you have been absolutely about your mission, about bettering yourself, about bettering those around you for years now. And they are applauding you, okay? Because you're about to have your outcome. Yeah. Okay. Let's get some tarot here. So the tiger is in conjunction here with the fairies and fae. So they're going to talk together. You're definitely, business-wise, you are coming up big time. Okay, so if you've been a little bit distraught, they said one more, no worries, okay, because you are about to come out of any time of hardship, okay? So we have Page of Swords. All right. You have some communication incoming that is going to be truthful and honest, and it's going to help you to let down your burdens, okay? You may have to, because the tiger here is asking you to have courage, you may be the one to tell some truth here, all right? We have this Emperor here, so I feel like it's both you and if you are intending to have a relationship with someone, they may be an Emperor status as well, okay? Because the Emperor, the King of Pentacles is pre-Emperor energy, and we have the Emperor here. So you're definitely moving up in your business arena, okay? Spirit's just acknowledging it has been burdensome, but when you have 10 wands here, it's saying that you're at a completion. 10 is the number of completion, so you're releasing any kind of burdens at this time. With this Page of Swords, I feel like you're getting up the courage to say what you need to say, and to say it truthfully, and to say it with conviction, okay? Swords are always honest, they're true, they cut through the BS. And the Page is young, so you're, innocent with it, but it is a communication card. So I feel like you've been burdened either at work or in a relationship or both. And you're going to come through and you're going to speak. This feels like if you're at a job that you're not sure about, you're going to speak to the boss. And you're going to say, look, things have not been working the way that I want it to work here. And you're going to have the courage. And if it doesn't change, you're going to move on. Any way it goes, you're going to get a new beginning. For some of you, you're going to be asking for a promotion, and straight out asking. You're getting into your confidence and you're saying, look, I'm doing all of this work. I'm starting to feel burdened here. And, I'm helping your enterprise to grow. So it's time to work with me here. Okay. And if they don't, you'll build your own business. And I feel like you already are improving so much for those of you that it's work and you have a job that's not your personal business, you're working for someone, you add to that company so much. You take what their idea and you make it so much better. And honestly, you could go out on your own and do this business and do it better and be more successful. And your boss knows that, okay? So you have the leverage here to ask for the raise. And if you go out on your own, you're gonna, there will be people that come with you, even from the job, right? If you decide to go out on your own and start your own business. For others of you, this is relationship. I feel like maybe there's been some burdens. It could be with someone that you have a child with, because I'm seeing children here. But essentially, I feel like there's going to be truth that is said in a relationship here. And you're going to ask for what you want. You're going to have the courage to ask for the commitment that you want. And you're willing to walk away if they're unwilling to give it. Okay, this tiger, you know, you have perfect timing. Okay, so you will know in your gut when it's time to have this conversation. But I feel like you're at this place where you're drawing your sword of truth and you're saying, look, I'm ready for this next phase of my life. I'm ready to take this leap of faith. You're on the fool's journey. So what this is saying is you're putting all of your burdens down and you're going to move into this new beginning with or without the person that you want the commitment from. You're going to get the commitment because you're committed to you now. But I feel like with this pile, you guys pick Tiger, you're coming into your courage and you're coming into your confidence. And we have 3 of Wands here, which says, look, we're going to work together as a team, okay? You're determined, I'm going to have that happy family that I want. I'm going to have the great job that I want. I'm going to have the life that I've been seeing for myself. My ships are coming in. It's here. No more delays. I'm taking the leap to release the delays. And so, and it may be, it's like, look, with or without you, I'm moving on. You're basically, you see the life that you want to have, and with or without that job, or with or without that person that you've been wanting to commit to you in relationship, you're going to have it. You're moving forward, and this is beautiful forward motion. And spirit, your spirit guide here of the tiger is giving you the confidence to move forward. They're giving the confidence to commit to yourself first, and then all these other commitments come in that are going to help you. I got to readjust myself here. All right, there we go. So you're making a readjustment in your life. I needed to stand taller. Okay, so I'm like kind of sitting here because my chair doesn't come up any higher. And so you guys are in that stage of standing tall. You're regaining your strength. If you haven't had it already, you're regaining your confidence. Look, this tiger is laying there knowing it's king of the jungle, honey. Like, they are not pressed about anything. They know, they are confident in their skills. They're confident in their being. They know that they're the king and queen of the jungle. All right, they know. And so they are giving you the tiger energy. The tiger spirit is giving you that energy that you know that you're the shit. Okay, and you're not going to deal with anybody else's BS anymore. I feel like you've just had it because you have been doing so much work. You've committed yourself, but the other people have not come up. You know, your job hasn't come up to the standard. There's maybe been delays in your business and you're just over it. You're like, I'm moving forward. And I love this adaptability and the courage that you have, because sometimes when we have the courage to pounce at just the right time, it changes our life and our destiny forever. Okay, and you will know the time. Tiger spirit has perfect timing. The tiger will feel it inside and they know when it's time to pounce, and they pounce. So this isn't contrived. This isn't feeling like I have to do this, or because you're insecure. You're going to be fully confident knowing what you want, and you will move forward to it beautifully. I love this energy. You guys are getting your freaking confidence, and I just feel like, man, I can do anything. Like, this is the energy that I have. And it's like, cool, I love you, but I will freaking move on. Great, I love this job,
But if you don't treat me the way that I need to be treated, I'll make my own business. If you're in a business and something's not working, look, we're going to adapt it right now. Or if you have employees that are not stepping up, they're gone. Okay, you are just in a space of being very clear, correct, and precise in your commitments. Okay, I love it, and I love this energy. I don't mean to come at you quite like that, but that's what this energy is, and I'm proud of you because I feel like some of you have been a doormat, to be frank, and those days are over, and people are going to be surprised because they're used to you kind of being the one who, yeah, you commit, but you compromise too much, okay? And not anymore. You're in your power. Let's get a dragon for you here. We have pure white dragon from Orion. Transforms your ascension knowledge into pure wisdom. Process what you know. Act with truth and honesty. Let the wings of light grow and expand. That is beautiful. So you are absolutely, the dragon spirits are coming in as well, because these are our mythical creatures, or our, I'm not going to say mythical, I'm going to say higher dimensional creatures, because they're certainly available. They're just dimensionally different. In assistance with this tiger spirit, you also have this pure white dragon, okay, that is helping you to transform your spiritual knowledge. Everything that you've ascended, all those changes, that glow up that you just had spiritually, mentally, physically, that's gotten you into your power, they're going to help you hold on to it. They're going to help you transform it into wisdom. And that is what is going to help you to have the courage and the clear sight of what you have coming in the future, so you can align yourself with that energy. You know if something feels off, and you're going to listen to all of your senses in an extreme way, because you have ascended, you have grown, you've glowed up, okay? And some people and some energies are going to fall away because you have made the decision to move into your power. And this is really beautiful energy. We're going to close out with a message from the unicorns. Unicorns are 12th dimensional energy, okay? Very high dimensional energy, here to help you. We have Cosmic Emerald, create perfect health, access divine abundance. What did I say? You're coming into this beautiful healing light. You're letting down the burdens. You're letting go of that. I also feel like you're letting go of inner child wounds that have burdened you. Any ways in which the programs from your parents would say that there was a lack. Any programs from your childhood time that meant that authority over you, that you had to be a doormat. You're creating perfect health within yourself, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And then you're going to access your abundance because you've already created it and you deserve it. And with this tiger spirit matched with the emerald, okay, and matched with this pure white dragon, these three beings are going to assist you in your transformation here. And they're going to assist you to have the courage to walk forward on your new path, and you are going to shock a lot of people because I feel like you guys have taken the brunt of everyone else's stuff because you're so kind, because you're so loving, and truly because you're a leader. Because remember, leaders learn how to serve first. So people may have seen your humility and your compassion and mistook that for weakness, but you're not weak, not even a freaking ounce, okay? You guys are extremely solid, extremely strong, and you're extremely wise from experience. Wisdom comes from experience. Knowledge comes from information, okay? You guys have experienced it, and now you're about to open up and lead this path for yourself that is the path of abundance in all ways. So I am so proud of you guys. I love this so much. What a beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it there because I'm just full of chills and happiness, and I feel freaking super confident just delivering this message. So good on you. And I feel like this will be a relief and a breath of fresh air for you guys. Even though it takes a little bit of courage, you're going to feel this relief, and you're going to feel the beauty of who you really are. And you are regal, okay? Don't let nobody hold you down. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you who would like to enter the contest, free to enter, free to win. For pile 1, here's how you do it. You be a subscriber. So subscribe and hit that bell button, like and share this video. And in the comment section below, you write, I am regal. And that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. July 1st, I'll do that on video and announce the winner. And hopefully it is you. So see you next time. And until next time, aloha. Aloha, pile 2. All right, welcome in. I'm so excited for this reading. This is so fun. So this is Penny the Frenchie picks a card, picks a deck, and then pick a card. Fun reading from messages from your animal spirit guides. So we are going to look, you guys chose the goat, which is the Ace of Feathers, Ace of Swords here. This says mental clarity and foundation. All right. So we're going to get right in it. We will get messages from your higher dimensional animals as well, which would be the dragons and unicorns. And we're going to use the tarot of the hidden realms to move through this reading. Okay. So here we go. Ace of Feathers, which yields to Ace of Swords. That would be the Ace of Spades, the card of the Magi. Okay. So this is mental clarity and foundation. It's interesting because on the first take of the pile choosing, when I was shuffling for the piles, I had so much confusion because the original animal that came up, I wasn't sure if it was a deer or an antelope. And I am an animal lover, and something in that picture, I just could not determine what it was. And I even pulled another card on it, and it got more confusing. So I feel like with you guys, there has been some confusion in your life or your mental process, or they're even saying just a little bit of brain fog. So this is opening things up for you at this time. So goat has come in to say, we're going to get that mental clarity. So what's coming in for you and the message from your animal spirit guides, goat may be a new spirit guide for you. It could have been that deer or antelope was a really big spirit guide for you, but there was so much confusion around it. And goat's coming in at this time. The sea goat represents Capricorn, so it's half goat, half fish. But what this is showing, so you may have Capricorn placements, but Capricorn's ruled by Saturn, so it does bring you the mental clarity, but through making you make a foundation, right, on Earth, making you make a solid foundation and looking at the negative aspects, moving through confusion. So you've moved through the confusion here. So what this is saying is you're about to have an aha or an epiphany that's coming in, and we'll look further into that, about the foundation that you are building in your life. You're going to get mental clarity on what you want. You're going to get mental clarity on what people you want in your life. The Ace of Spades or swords here is the card of the Magi. This is the card of the spiritual initiate, the one who is coming through with wise information of the mystery schools. So oftentimes this can be an epiphany and a mental clarity that comes straight from spirit. So I do feel like you're tuning in now, releasing the confusion and tuning into spirit is what this is saying. So work with goat energy. If you see goats out and you have the opportunity to actually pet them or be in their physical presence, that's amazing. If you can't be with them in their physical presence, meditate with them every day. And I would say, you know, it takes 30 days to make a habit, or 28 days to make a full-on change. So I feel like in this next month, meditate daily with Goat, even if it's just for 5 minutes, and just get a message from Goat about, you know, if you have a question in mind or just what it would like to tell you, because by cultivating that, you're going to get mental clarity. Our physical bodies and our minds really like to connect with, the animal kingdoms, okay? Because we are animals at our core. I do feel like you're coming up in your spiritual mindset. Okay, they want me to show you the Ace of Swords in the Light Seers Tarot. So I know this is not a... All right, help me find it, Spirit. It's in the middle somewhere. Because they want you to see the picture of what this epiphany is like. Did I pass it? Here we go. Okay. Alright. So this is the Ace of Swords here in the Light Seers deck. So you can see that all of this information's coming in like a spiral, and it's lit up. And you can look at all of these different geometries and things and equations. Like, you are absolutely coming into spiritual epiphany as well as this mental clarity. This is like an aha for you. And Goat's going to help you to get there. All right. Sorry about that delay there, but I want to listen, because that's, those of you that are visual learners, hopefully that has helped to see that picture, because you do have information coming in and out that's very, very clear. So you're going to let go of the brain fog. All right, let's look further. What does Goat have to say? All right. What foundation are you building? I feel like you guys may be building a completely different foundation for yourself, okay? And it's a positive thing. These are very, very positive messages today. So I feel like in these past energies, you may have been rocked a little bit. Okay, they want 2 more. You may have been rocked a little bit on your foundation. So things may have been changing, or relationship have changed, your money has changed, and they are wanting you to know that there is major clarity coming that's going to help you to build a really solid foundation here. Great. Okay. So we have Knight of Swords here with the blasted beach, which is the Tower. Okay. So there's been some communication, or a person or a situation that has come in or is about to come in, that you know that you've been confused about, that you know that has been, how can I say this? You've had mental fog or illusion around it, and spirits, the Tower comes when we don't take the right action, right? When we know that we're supposed to do something, when we know we're supposed to get clarity or leave a situation or balance something out, and we don't do it, okay? So this can also indicate a surprise or a shock, okay? So I feel like for you guys, your foundation has been a little rattled lately. There's been some confusion, you've been wanting some clarity, and you may have gotten some communication in here, because this is clarified by the Hierophant. So this may have been someone that you were in a committed relationship with, or were wanting a committed relationship with. They're showing me a few things. For some of you, you've recently had like someone you were married to, or a breakup, that came in and said that they were not very happy with the situation. There was conflict, so you may have had a breakup, okay? So those are for past energies for those of you because I'm seeing two things here, okay? So take it how it resonates. So for past energies, some of you may have just gone through a breakup with someone you were in a higher level commitment with, that they came in and said, look, things are not really going the way that I want them to go, okay? And that was shocking for you. All in all, the future energies here are the same for everyone, okay? And so that is, so that shocked you, and it put you in a little bit of a mental fog. So for those of you who have just had a breakup, I'm sorry that happened to you, but there's really beautiful energies coming, okay? For others of you, this is now energy or near future. You have communication coming in that's going to be rather shocking to you, okay? In a positive way. There's someone in your scope that would like to have a higher level of commitment, and they have been really unsure and conflicted on whether or not you would accept them, because they were thinking they were going to have rejection in that regard, okay? But they're going to come on in anyway and offer you a higher level of commitment, okay? So notice how there are two different stories here, but both of them bring about balance and justice, okay? So the future energies here for everyone is that whether you guys broke up or whether you're being asked to be in a higher level of relationship, what it's bringing is life renewed. We have the world here. It's closing out a cycle and opening a brand new one. This acorn, it's planting a seed. Okay, for those of you who broke up, it was with someone who was not a clear foundation. Okay, and so it's going to bring justice to you. It's going to bring balance. It was actually the correct thing to have happen, if that was the case for you. For those of you who have an incoming offer, all right, it's bringing justice and balance. For those of you who have the incoming offer, I feel like you have been really confused about whether you guys were just friends or whether you were to be lovers. You've been confused about the foundation that you're building with them. If you already were lovers, but it was like a situationship. There's been confusion and conflict within inside yourself and within inside of them. But once that energy is released and once you're asked, it brings a whole new world. It closes out the cycle of you being out of your power. It closes out the cycle of relationships that did not, for both energies, this clears out the cycle of unrequited love, is what I'm hearing and seeing. Though I don't see any cups on the table, they're saying it's like you're getting justice for unrequited love. You're going to be seeing clearly now and feeling clearly now. And so whichever way that story goes for you, it's going to bring balance to you and your confidence back. It's going to bring your mental clarity back. We have the High Priestess here with the Queen of Pentacles as your future energies. This is gorgeous. You're going to be absolutely magnetic, is all I can say. You are fully in your intuitive faculties, and without saying anything, you are attracting that which is correct for you. You can see through the illusion. You have the mental clarity. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy here. So heavy Capricorn energy in this reading. So if you're a Capricorn, let me know underneath, or if you have Capricorn placements or dealing with a Capricorn, because there's just a lot of it in your reading. And Pisces is here as well as Taurus and Libra. And so these are major big changes for you, okay? And it's so positive. You're going to be in your absolute magnetism. Didn't know the word, but I can feel the energy. So magnetism. This is you being so generous, but you're being discerning about who all you're generous with. You're loving. You're completely confident on your own. You're sexy. You're in your power. Money's looking good because you've gained that mental clarity, because you've gained the spiritual epiphany. This is you working with spirit to manifest out here in the manifest world. Okay, this is your inner being and your outer being. All right, this is you in your spiritual power, knowing that you can be quiet and observe and manifest anything that you'd like through processing through the illusion. Full moons are going to be major for you. So in this net we have, so whenever your next full moon is, expect some big changes for yourself. Very positive. You're going to be in your power and you're going to be beautifully magnetic. Okay, you've gotten the clarity that you've needed to make the right steps on your path towards your manifestation. So this tower here is an absolutely positive tower, because if it has blasted people out, it's because they were not the right people to be in your life, period. Okay, if it has blasted people in, all right, as in the energy has gotten so intense that they have to come forward to you, this is the correct person for you. It's justice. It is a cycle that is the end of confusion. All right. In the process in our brain, we go from stuck to clear. So confusion is the second step after stuck. So it's stuck, confused, missing something, curious, clear, and alert. Okay. And so this is moving you from confusion, and there's some changes there, so you might be missing some information at first with this tower, feeling a little bit confused still, feeling a little bit unsure, but then you move it to curious. And curious is like, I may not know all the answers, but I know I'm making the changes. And I know that it's time. I have waited too long, so now these changes are happening. And then you're clear and alert, and it's going to be boom. Real epiphany for you. They want one more card here from this deck, and then we'll get some closing messages, okay? Okay, what else did you guys want to say here? Okay, Page of Swords and Eight of Swords. So I feel like, again, this is just reiterating that maybe you have been in your head a little bit, but this communication is going to come through clearly with you. So they are asking for you to speak with spirit. They are asking you to speak with your animal guide here, the goat, to get out of your head a little bit. I feel like you've gotten a little bit dark in some ways, or given up on a situation, or you've given up on yourself in some way, but we have this communication coming in. All right, this communication again is that clarity. It's like this Ace of Swords here. We have Ace of Swords and Page of Swords. Epiphany, clarity, and then clear speech. Okay, clear communication coming in after a time of confusion, after a time of mental overwhelm. All right, so they're just reiterating that the clouds are going to release. You are going to be confident to say what you need to say, and I do feel like you have incoming communication that helps to bring balance to you. All right, message from the dragons, our higher dimensional spirit animals here. Message from the dragons for pile 2. Not that many dragons. Let's just have one. So the one that's the most potent. All right. Message from the dragons. Okay, source dragon, most potent. Okay. Attunes you to, oh, and we had stuff, a little chaotic energy here. Source dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. Okay, High Priestess energy. Be still and silent. It gives you your epiphanies. So connect with the source dragon. It attunes you to the infinite possibilities. I feel like in some ways you guys have closed yourself off or made yourself small. And this epiphany that you're getting, this spiritual understanding that's going to bring you mental clarity, is coming straight from source. And it's allowing you to be able to speak up and to be in, create your foundation from source and then out into the world. Okay, so you're changing where you get your energy. It feels, this feels major because it feels like you're releasing external validation. This is the major change that is happening, and you are going straight to source for your information, for your confidence, for your wisdom to move forward. So you don't need all the external validation anymore, and therefore you can have your dreams. You can have this full-on confidence, because this Queen of Pentacles is confident, okay, in their self. Because, and the male or female matters not, that's the divine feminine in absolute confidence and expression of the femininity, of the magnetism of that yin energy, because that confidence comes from source. Let me just pick up these cards that fell all over the place. Okay. So while there was a tower and a bit of an explosion, everything goes back to where it's supposed to be cosmically. And we can return chaotic energies to their sender. And then one last closing message from the unicorns. That was fast. You guys were ready. 12th dimensional energy here. It says, Cosmic Rainbow, look for the pot of gold, accept joy. So this is what you're moving into. So they're saying, as you are clearing your mental energy and that mental fatigue and spiritual fatigue, I feel like, look for the rainbow. So rainbows may be a sign for you. So you may be seeing rainbows as an omen. But this is absolutely saying accept joy. Look for that pot of gold, for that abundance, because you've had some really heavy energies lately. But as you get this epiphany and you work with your goat energy and your source dragon energy, you move into mental clarity and epiphany, and you move into joy. Okay, so that's your focus. That's your mental clarity, is that you're determined now to feel good. And anything or anyone that doesn't feel good, you're not going to be engaging with that anymore. And there's no judgment on it. It's just a vibrational energy. So this may be, some friendships may be ending. Okay, some relationships may be changing, okay? But I do feel like for those of you who have someone coming in to offer that commitment, there's great joy here with that commitment. And you're letting go of all the external overthinking. For those of you who someone left, it's to open up the space for great joy and abundance. So they were stealing your energy, okay, and kind of feeding off of you. So you'll know which case is yours. But either way it goes, look for the joy, look for the rainbows, because you are about to be very clear mentally. I'm very excited for you, okay? So thank you guys so much. I'm going to leave it there. That went a little bit long. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. For those of you that would like to enter the drawing, it's free to enter, free to win. Here's how you do it. You be a subscriber, so subscribe, hit that bell button if you're not already. Like and share this video, and then in the description, in the comment section below, write, I am mentally clear. I am mentally clear. And that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I'll do that July 1st and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha. Aloha pile 3. This is Stephanie with the Whispering Dragonfly, and this is coming to you with Penny the Frenchie, Pix a deck, and then an interactive pick a card. So how fun are reading today with your spirit animal guides. We're going to look at, you chose the Swan, so we're going to look at the message from Swan, and we're also going to look at closing messages from the dragons and the unicorns. We want to bring in those higher dimensional animal kingdom as well. Okay, So this is beautiful. We have the swan here. And so this is the star, which is peace and healing. And it can also be wish fulfilled. What I'm feeling right before I started your video, I started singing, and I'm not particularly religious anymore, but I started singing that song. There's a hymn in the Christian faith that is, It Is Well With My Soul. So some of you may have been feeling a little bit of out of balance, been needing peace, been needing some harmony, and you know, it's that song, hold on. It is well with my soul, with my soul. It is well with my soul. So it feels like you are learning to be in peace and harmony no matter what is going on outside of you. So there may have been a little bit of chaos. I feel like for some of you, I'm reading for a very large group, so take what resonates for you. But this swan medicine is helping to give you peace. Some of you may have experienced some death lately, because I'm seeing quite a few different funerals, which has been a tough process for you, okay? For others, it's just situations that have not, the energy hasn't closed out all the way, and so there's been this feeling of disharmony within yourself, and I feel like some of you are healing from relationships of the past. Swan can also indicate divine counterparts, or I'm not a huge believer in the twin flame story as it is in current media, but if it does often symbolize that type of partnership. So some of you may be in a healing phase from partnerships, or are just needing some peace in your day-to-day life. I feel like in general you do well for yourself, but it's like there's this restlessness within your soul that is moving into peace. And so this is, Swan's coming in to help to give that to you, okay? Let's look a little further. We're going to get the Tarot of the Hidden Realms to look further for pile 3. What does Swan want to, what message does Swan have for pile 3? Okay, yeah, things have been a little clunky. Like, I feel like one of the main messages I'm getting is that this pile needs a little bit of rest, because new ideas, new activations from spirit and information needs to be integrated. And I feel like that you have been kind of on the go, or just restless in your thoughts, very busy in your mind, that there hasn't been time to fully integrate that which you love, that which you are learning, okay? And it takes some earth time to integrate the healing. So for those of you who have lost someone physically to death, or those of you who have lost someone that you were relating with, or a job, you know, anything that's taken your peace, that is a choice. And so they're saying that you have the choice to relax and rest and allow yourself to integrate, okay? And it's useful to integrate and to rest to do that. You know, we get some of our best downloads when we sleep, and sometimes Spirit is saying to us that we need a time to rejuvenate. Like, you can't always be on the go. You can't always be mentally busy, because eventually it wears down on your body, but also your spirit and your soul. So this is a group that's really in need of some healing, some rejuvenation, okay? I feel like big need of peace here, okay? Okay, wow. I mean, things are looking up. So if you allow yourself this time, Swan really wants to help you, because there is a change, major, beautiful change that's happening that's going to make your life so much more peaceful here. Okay. Okay, a couple more cards and then we'll be ready. Beautiful. Well, not that many. All right. Okay, so you are definitely in a time of healing because the beginning card from Swan and the outcome is healing, okay? Four of Swords. So we have that. All right, in this present energy, we've got, or near recent past, we have 10 of Wands, and we have the Ace of Wands that is clarifying it or crossing it. Okay, you are in a process right now of, I feel like in this now moment, you are in the process of healing and letting go of your burdens. There may have been childhood wounds that have been up lately for you, okay, to be cleared and processed through. But that being said, you're doing it. So the near future energy, what's crossing it, it's because you want a brand new beginning. All right, 10 of Wands is a completion and you move straight to the Ace of Wands, okay? This is new passion, new creativity, new doors opening for you. This is beautiful, beautiful energy. So what Spirit's saying is that using, what Swan specifically is saying is using this Swan medicine to let go of those childhood programs, to let go of any loss of confidence that you've had, because it's going to open up a brand new beginning for you, okay? We have King of Cups energy here with the Two of Swords. I feel like you yourself may have had some indecision about what you want to do in a relationship. I feel like for many of you, this is strongly a love relationship, though it could be business or how you relate to yourself or family member. But I do feel like that we have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces present here. So there's water energy, there's love energy here, okay? It feels like you've been deciding whether to cut someone off or not, like whether to move forward into a commitment and how to move forward into that. And I just feel like there has been restlessness in your soul, and it's due to indecision. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is take the time out, take some time back to retreat into yourself, because that's going to provide the healing. For some of you, that indecision has meant that you have left a person behind, or they left you behind or ghosted you, but I feel like their memory here is causing some restlessness and lack of peace in your soul. And I feel like you're going to move forward from that. With this Swan medicine, we have the life renewed. So the World card here, you're going to end the cycle. And I feel like too, what they're showing me here is that we have this 10 of Wands with this King of Cups here. And look at these sweet babies. It's like this could be you or your partner, so take it how it resonates, but it's like they're growing up here, okay? We've got someone who maybe came to you, or you came into a relationship with someone a little bit broken, in need of healing, but you are healing and you're growing up here. And what you're attempting to do, and what your person's attempting to do, because this does feel a bit like romantic, it is what you're healing from, and healing in general, okay? But they're growing in their love, and they're trying to release the childhood patterns that would keep them from expressing their love. I feel like, in general, indecision has been the main thing in this particular group's relationship. Like, indecision and inaction has been what has caused this lack of certainty or lack of peace within yourself. It's like it feels like in some way you've kind of let a dream go because there was no movement on it. And now they are looking at, there's this healing that's happening. So if this is a relationship, And if you're in no contact, or if there's just been so much confusion or indecision that I feel like childhood wounds are at play here, and that's what is healing at this time. But what Spirit's letting you know is that not only are you growing in your heart chakra, so is your person. They're growing into themselves. They're growing into their king, okay? But notice this king here. This is a young king. You may have had to come into leadership at a very young age, and your person may have had to come into leadership in a very young age. Because I want to show you, you also have King of Pentacles in your deck. Notice the difference in the ages of these kings. Okay, this King of Cups had to come into power early. This King of Cups had to learn and be adult before it was time to be adult. Okay, and I feel like that has caused some indecision. It's caused some disruption of the peace and playfulness within yourself and within your person. With this group, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, it's a dual message because it's mirrored. They're showing me you guys are mirroring each other. So this is a very strong partnership. I'm going to say the main energy for this does have to do with healing yourself, as it is in regards to relating to others romantically. Okay, you can take it some other way, but it's definitely, that's the main energy. So if that's not the one for you, maybe choose a different pile. Okay, because I'm going to keep with the most abundant energy here. Okay. Both of you are mirroring each other, but what this is beautiful, and I feel like there has been actually some non-committalness previously on both sides. Like you might have felt ready for a commitment, but your energy was still pushing this person away. Same for them, okay? But that being said, you guys are healing. You're about to make this choice that you need to make. For yourself, and part of that is you may be retreating a little bit, like bringing your energy back into yourself to nourish and heal yourself. You're going to be working with the beautiful swan medicine. You know what's beautiful about swan is they start off as an ugly duckling. They start off with a challenging past, okay? They are not beautiful when they come out, okay? They don't have the easiest beginning, but they have a metamorphosis and they change into this beautiful swan. And the beauty of swan here is that they mate for life, okay? So when they meet their partner, they are dedicated and devoted to them for life, okay? Through the good, the bad, through everything. I've seen a couple of videos where a swan was injured and they would have to like take it to the vet or something, and to see the reunion of these beautiful swans is like, makes me cry every time, because it's just so gorgeous and you can see the love. They just wrap their necks around each other. And notice in this star card there's only one swan, okay? So what Spirit's saying is there is a reunion that is happening. Even if you're still relating with a person, it's what's showing here is we have life renewed, the world card. So we are ending the cycle of the wounded child. We have the acorn and the seed that is being planted for the new. So you have successfully ended the old pattern, both of you. I feel like now what they're saying is the divine feminine and divine masculine energies are coming into being even in this group, okay? So this group, you're about to have that reunion. We have Hierophant, which is not only spiritual, the priest, okay? This is a spiritual connection, but this is also showing that you may be moving into union or higher level commitment with your mirror soul, okay? I'll call it that. And you may have taken some time apart. You've taken some time to heal. Or if you are kind of together and just friends, or if you're together and it's just been a little clunky, not quite integrated, you're going to be integrating at this time. You're going to be integrating the wisdom of the child and the wisdom of the elder, both together. We have Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. So what's coming in is you guys are going to work together as a team. All right, Three of Pentacles says that you guys work towards your craft. Your energies are going to be working together. Pentacles have to do with currency, money, or things that could be bought and sold or bartered. But it also has to do with energy currents. Energy is a currency. A life force is something that we give and receive from each other. And you're choosing to pay it wisely to that which grows. Okay? We have, and I love this because from an internal perspective, okay, from an internal perspective, before you had the child and the king separate, and there's this indecision, and it looks like the feminine is going to like behead the masculine, all right, and you have this a separation of the inner child and the inner king or queen. In this, it's showing you're integrating, and that you as a being, okay, your divine masculine part of yourself is absolutely protecting the divine feminine part of yourself. The child and the parent parts of yourself or grandparent part of yourself is coming together. Okay, this King of Pentacles is all about commitment, perseverance, values, currency. Okay, so this says that you are going to enter into that commitment, but first to yourself. That's what you're healing. You're healing, you're putting in the time to heal yourself so that you and your mirror soul can be together physically. And it does feel like you're going to be together physically. It does feel like there is a leveling up that is happening, but it starts with this peace within yourself, that you're peaceful knowing that no matter what, whether you're together or whether you're not, that you guys, that you are whole and complete within yourself, and that you wish the best for your romantic mirror outside of yourself, for your divine counterpart. Okay, whether you're together or not physically. And that's going to bring things, when you truly just want the best for them, no matter what, that's when you actually have the opportunity to heal it and be in together. It feels like you have come to a place of exhaustion with dealing with the energy of your restlessness or the confusion that may have been there, and you're finally going to get peace. Yep. And it looks like your passions are coming back too, because this may have been, some of you, this may have been playing out in the astral realm. Some of you, it may have been in the physical, but you maybe have never been physical with them, but you could feel this energy, and you could see that you guys were both healing inner child stuff. But we have Knight of Wands, so there's passion coming on in. It's fast. Now that being said, I'd be careful. You know, I wouldn't take any players that are coming in for you, because Knight of Wands can be, yeah, they can be quick in and quick out. All right. Yeah, that's the other thing that you're clearing and healing. You're letting go of the player energy or people who are here just for the passions. You are seeing things from a new perspective. You're turning things upside down to heal yourself. And then we have Scorpio's energy showing up with this death and rebirth. So you are absolutely going through a death and rebirth, but you have chosen to jump off that cliff. You've chosen to say, I am healing myself. We're not just in this for the passion, because some of you, why it's been hurting so badly is you may have not made that emotional bond. Some of you, it's two different stories, right? One, you went straight into the physical and it was passionate and intense and intimate, but then they like rebounded quite right away and all of your childhood stuff came up. Others of you, You have been working like friends or just crush on each other. You've been working together to have this, but you haven't had the physical, and so you're wanting for that to come in, but you're seeing this new perspective that in order for that physical portion to come in for you guys and to have that healed, we have to let go of the runner. We have to let go of the one that just wants to give the passion and then go, or the give the passion then ghost, okay? That's coming to an end. You guys are coming through a death and rebirth cycle with that. And then what's their outcome with it? Yeah, I feel like you're going to be... Yeah, you guys are really letting go of the shadow sides of this, okay? And so you're going to be in a position to balance the energy. The swan energy is going to help you to be in peace with yourself and peace with the shadow parts as well, okay? The swan, what do they receive once they're healed here? Three of Wands. Yeah, your ship's coming in. You receive that completion of the Trinity here. Some of you may want a family with this person, but if you're not intending to make babies, this is just you coming into a seal with your person. Work well done there. And then we have the Fortune Fairy, so Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, some of you, these little wish dandelions may be significant to you in this relationship or a signal, but this swan medicine, as it's working in you, it's going to change your fortune, and it's going to change your fortune with this person as well. And then we have, oh my god, then what just came out was the sun and the moon. You guys are definitely counterparts here, yin and yang, okay? Beautiful. You're seeing through all the illusion, and there's sunshine after the storm. So what is happening here with this swan medicine is, as you go through this and you let go of those shadow parts and you let go of any of those fire ponies, here today, gone tomorrow, Knight of Wands types of characters, okay, and you see things differently in your soul, you are balancing your light and your shade. You, in the relationship, this is the divine masculine and feminine in perfect harmony, in that perfect dance together. Okay, this is swan medicine. So you are going to have that healing, and you are going to have your divine counterpart. Cannot make this stuff up. That just like flew out of the deck, paired together perfectly. So I'm going to leave that there. We're going to get some closing messages here because it's going a little long, but I just love... I want to make sure that all of the energy gets out to you guys, so that these changes, this swan medicine that I'm correctly interpreting. Okay, so let's get a dragon. So our higher dimensionals. It says crystal yellow dragon. It says opens you to higher learning and wisdom. Expand your crown chakra for illumination. Walk the higher spiritual path. Yeah, so this dragon with the star, with the swan medicine, they're going to help you to heal and also to help you come from your higher path. So you are jumping on to your higher timeline, and this dragon's going to help you with that. So you're going to be learning new things spiritually. You're going to see things differently about your relationship, or all of your relationships in your life, and you're going to come into... harmony and peace within yourself. And then let's get one more from the unicorns. Unicorns are 12th dimensional energy, and so really high vibrational energy. They keep wanting to give me a bunch of unicorns. Can we just do one, the most potent, please? Thank you. Oh my god, I love this. It says go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. Okay, so, and we have dolphins here with the unicorns, which dolphins bring about playfulness. They bring about love, extremely intelligent. Go with the flow. Dolphins may be also a spirit guide for you as well at this time. All right, so be on the lookout for swans and dolphins. And then, of course, these unicorns and dragons are going to be available as well. So go with the flow. Let what happens, relax into it. I feel like, again, there's been too much tension and confusion and overthinking, and that has robbed you of your peace. But look how peaceful and beautiful this is. We have rainbows, we're working together. You and your partner are mirrors, but you're different, but same, right? So it's like different, but same, right? It's like gorgeous. So go with the flow. That's the advice from Spirit, and you end up with healed, with peace in your heart and in your body. You'll know because your body will feel peaceful, and yeah, I love that. So I'm going to leave that there. I think we got it. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. Those of you who would like to enter the drawing, it's free to enter, free to win. So you be a subscriber if you're not already. So subscribe and hit that bell button. Like and share this video. And then in the comment section below, write, I am going with the flow. I am going with the flow. And that lets me know that you would like to enter the drawing. I'll do that on video on July 1st and announce the winner, and hopefully it is you. So until next time, aloha.